Hi, welcome, and thank you everyone for gathering here today for this very first annual International Women in Lutherie Conference. By coming into this space, we give each other the gift of our presence. You give us your gift of presence to us, and we give each other the gift of community, the community of women who are doing the bench labor, community of women who are connected to the field of Lutherie, meaning any stringed instruments with a body and neck. And we come into this space willingly, knowing how hard it is for ourselves and our sisters to navigate this world on this planet, how hard we have to fight the battles sometimes, how hard it is sometimes to just exist. Speaking while women, being afraid to walk at night, we all know that we all have to wear the armor to protect ourselves and fight to survive in this world. We know that we all have to prove ourselves constantly in this world. This is the space where we get to put all of their armors down, all of our armors down. This is the space where we acknowledge walking through life on this planet in this field is hard. It's messy. Life is hard and messy. We acknowledge and give ourselves the permission to accept all the imperfections and all the difficulties and messiness, while also making space for improvement. We're here for a brave, vulnerable, open conversation among peers, celebrating the fails, cheering for the duds, supporting each other's mental breakdowns, because that's also part of life. All of this is part of the life process. We're not here to see who's the best. We're here to see each other be their best selves. One of the rules we have here in Women in Lutherie community is no apologizing, no minimizing, no discounting yourself. We claim this space as our own, as our authentic selves, and unapologetically true to ourselves in our bodies. So, let's see. So as we move through the next 3 days, we want to keep our head held high, roll back our shoulders, lift up our diaphragms, and lifting up our heart, opening up our heart that has been burdened in the heavy weight of this culture and this society. We are here to create the paradigm shift, what it means to be in Lutherie, to be a luthier, to be a laborer, to be an artisan and a craftsperson, and finding the dignity and purpose in connecting with each other, and openly sharing and uplifting each other. And because when you rise, I also rise. Thank you for being here. And our volunteers have put together this wonderful montage of performances our community members have sent us to share with the whole world. Our women all over the world playing stringed instruments made by women all over the world. This is a reflection of who we are, what we're here for. The whole montage is 17 minutes long. I hope that you will enjoy watching these gems as much as we had gathering them. And I would like to thank Sarah Peck, our performance liaison, and for gathering all of these performances, working with women all over the world, and to Michelle Bartos, our tech manager, for putting them together. So let's go to the performance.
Thank you. That was spellbinding. Thank you to everyone involved in the scenes and behind the scenes for that great introduction to our weekend together. I think each of us as women in Lutherie can admit to feeling an added excitement and pride when a woman performs or when a woman's instrument is performed upon. So that was a double whammy of emotions. So why is that? Why are we having a special conference for women luthiers? I think because we know it's hard. To be clear, the work is no harder for us than it is for men luthiers. But we have some unique struggles in our access to education and jobs, and caring for our children and families, and in receiving respect that is unencumbered by gender. And we just want to have someone to talk to about it so we can get our work done. That's why I joined the group. Wait a second, I started the group with Jeemin because I really wanted a bench buddy. And now I have 452 bench buddies. There are 452 stories from women at the bench. Each of us have been on a journey to get to the bench we sit at today. I've learned a lot these past few months, and it's so much more than I anticipated. I'm learning some super cool tricks of the trade. As a luthier working independently from home, I now have sisters that help me stay accountable with my time at the bench. I really needed that. So I asked for it and I got it. We're a very generous bunch. The stories, though, I've heard a few, and I'm being enlightened about the importance of equity work. There's education involved in this. Breaking norms of society is not something we are born knowing how to do or even to recognize. So this community called Women in Lutherie is a special place for growth. It's a place for growth. So welcome. We are so glad you're here.